Hey, do you want to get paid or not?
All right, elbows up.
Elbows up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the pleb is back. In this report, Pierre Poilievre is really cooking on immigration, as today he announced that Canadian jobs should go to Canadians first. Also tonight, door knocking season is officially here in Canada, and let me just say, things are not going well for the Liberals as they are being rejected in the most epic manner possible. Also tonight, things are not going too well for Jagmeet Singh this election season, as his polling numbers are down, but now he's also getting brutally heckled at his events. You won't want to miss this report, stick around. Before we start this report, if you're not subscribed, smash that subscribe button, because over here, I'm going to give you the funniest updates on this election season in Canada. Welcome to your Wednesday report. We're going to have a fun show here today, as usual, and tonight's first story will kick off with a couple of laughs, as election season in Canada is 33 days away, and some Canadians have made some art to commemorate this event. Now, I can't tell you where this graffiti is from, but I could tell you that this graffiti is real. And another thing I could tell you is that this graffiti is accurate. We are in full swing here during this election season in Canada, and one thing that's obvious is that Canadians want change. Now, it's hard to disagree with that graffiti because I really do think that a lot of Liberals are retarded. And yesterday on X, well, something happened that definitely confirms it. Now, Michelle Rempel-Garner caught an absolute piece of gold as Toronto Centre candidate and ex-CTV host and CBC host running in Toronto was busted retweeting a parody account. Now, I'm sure you guys know who Evan Solomon is, but look what he retarded. What he retweeted without even looking. He retweeted a parody account of Mark Carney's ego with retard bus on the side and a logo of the World Economic Forum. Now, I won't sit here and pretend that he did that on purpose because the tweet was taken down, or the retweet was undone pretty quickly. But yeah, in the world of parody, we would say this: got him. And things get even funnier for Evan Solomon, who tweeted this picture out from his campaign office launch here in Toronto Centre. But look at this. I don't know if he noticed this, but he posts a picture with literal piss stains on the wall, all over the wall here, and graffiti. This is the absolute state of Canada under the Liberals. And things are not going very well for the Liberals as they knock on doors during this campaign season, and none other than this guy. Who remembers him? The black hat construction guy who refused to shake Mark Carney's hand. Well, guess what, folks? The Liberals showed up at his door yesterday trying to convince him to vote for Mark Carney. Go give John _break_TRI a follow on X, because he just keeps piling up the wins. Here we go. She looks like a Liberal. Here we go. Oh, she's putting the pamphlet in his... Uh-oh. Come on, black hat guy. Oh, he opens the door.
Hi there. Hi there. My name is Eleanor, and I'm the Liberal candidate. Not even with Mark Carney?
Not a chance. He's the worst.
I'm your Liberal candidate. Nope, not a chance. Not even with Mark Carney? Nope, he's the worst. This is the greatest clip of all time.
Hi there. My name is Eleanor, and I'm the Liberal candidate.
Not a chance.
Not even with Mark Carney.
Not a chance. He's the worst.
Man, shout out to this guy, man. Like, knocking on doors is not easy. And I don't want to encourage people to be rude or anything like that. But this man, John B., kept it civil and kept it nice and delivered his no in the most savagely polite way possible. Black Hat Guy is the true MVP. And I can't wait to see more videos from this door knocking season. But please, guys, keep it classy. Don't start swearing. But let's see some videos with some epic, polite rejections. In our next story of the night, we got to talk about Pierre Poilievre's massive rally last night in Hamilton, which smashed records for the entire region. The biggest political event that's ever been hosted there. But before we get into the rally, let's go look outside and see what the people had to say about Pierre.
Toronto's coming out strong for Pierre.
We got to win this election.
We want to fight back and take down the Liberals.
I can't wait till we bring it home, April the 28th.
Same as Trudeau. I think it's the same thing. I think it's just a lot of bull, and that's it.
People are not stupid. They're seeing what's happening with this policy.
Carney the plagiarist.
Now, just like the rally that I live streamed the other day, people were waiting for hours in line to get into this venue. And here is what it looked like on the inside. Look at this crowd. Oh my gosh. Wow. And radio host Alex Pearson had this to say about the footage here, saying something's not adding up. 4,000 for a rally in Stony Creek. They will say that is only about Trump, that it's only about Trump. But this election is stacking up to be everyday workers and young adults versus lefty boomers. Those falling behind versus those who don't want anything to rattle their comforts. And she's 100% right. Now, I said 4,000, but the number is 4,500. And this is what Brian Lilly had to say. I'm from Hamilton, covered politics for nearly 25 years. I've never seen a crowd this big come out for any politician in the Hammer. Never mind a conservative one. And one of the friends of the channel, Anti-Taxer, had this to say, it was wild to be there. The Liberals have no idea what's coming. You're damn right. It's going to shock the world. And just look at the size of this crowd. This is why I am not stressing over the poll numbers. I know what my eyes are seeing, and the polls are definitely fake. And last week on X, I advised Pierre Poilievre to start talking about immigration more. While we are slipping in the polls, we gotta be hammering the number one issue I'm hearing for Canadians. And I think Pierre Poilievre got the message, as now immigration appears to be a central part of his campaign.
And the Liberals will continue doing it. They continue to stand by the Century Initiative. Just the other day, Mark Wiseman, who, along with the Globe and Mail, which actually sponsors the Century Initiative, Mark Wiseman is now advisor to Mark Carney, and Carney refuses to disavow it. My friends, our common sense Canada First approach rejects the Century Initiative. We will get back to common sense immigration, where we bring in only the number of people that we can absorb into our housing, our health care, and our jobs.
Look at this. He's getting a standing ovation. This is the issue. Look at that.
We will end the fraud in the international student program, and we will make sure that corporations only use temporary foreign workers in the very rare cases when there are not Canadians available. Canadian jobs should go to Canadians first. And
That's the line. Canadian jobs should go to Canadians first. Now we are cooking. And fast forward to today's press conference, and Pierre Poilievre is doubling down on this messaging, saying that Canadian jobs should go to Canadians first.
You ask a very good question about the issue of temporary foreign workers. I think first and foremost, we need to make sure Canadians get the jobs. Canadians first, always Canadians first. And that includes those seniors who choose to work. They should not be punished. They should get that $34,000 tax-free plus lower income tax above that so that we can honor those seniors who have more to contribute. In rare circumstances where there are not enough Canadians to fill jobs, we should allow temporary foreign workers. That is for farming and for small businesses in the tight labor markets of the regions of Canada. And we will work to end the chaos. After the lost Liberal decade, our immigration system is in total chaos. Fraud has overtaken the temporary foreign worker and the international student program. They allowed temporary foreign workers into places where there's already high unemployment of over 6%. This chaos is playing out in our housing market, our job market, and our healthcare system.
There we go.
And I will end that chaos. Allowing the Liberals to have a fourth term in power will only make it worse. We need a new Conservative government that will put Canada and Canadians first. That includes opposing the Liberal Century Initiative, which seeks to increase our population to 100 million people. This is an idea from Mark Wiseman. Mark Wiseman is now Mark Carney's advisor on Canada-U.S. relations. He insulted Quebecers. He said he was going to push his 100 million person plan even if, quote, Quebec howls.
Wow.
That is a disgusting insult. It's a slur against Quebecers. And he should be ashamed of himself. And Mark Carney, if he respected Quebecers at all, would fire Mark Wiseman and reject the Liberal Century Initiative. Conservatives will reject the Liberal Century Initiative. We will get back to common sense immigration that puts Canadians first. Thank you.
Yo, you guys notice people are clapping after he answers a question from the press. When have you ever seen the crowd behind clap for Pierre or even clap for Carney? Carney will never get claps, but that tells you how important this issue is.
First, thank you.
Merci, on va passer à la dernière question.
Immigration is the issue, folks. Pierre is cooking, and something huge is brewing in Canada that's going to absolutely melt the left's faces. I mean, we said we had to make this too big to rig, and you guys are not letting us down. Look at this. Pierre Poilievre is hosting a rally in British Columbia this Thursday, I believe, tomorrow, and there is so much demand for his event that apparently they had to change venues because too many people reserved for Pierre Poilievre's rally. This is the best problem to have in the world. And if you guys want a little history lesson here, in 2011, when Stephen Harper won his majority, the biggest event he had out of all his stops was 2,000 people. And Pierre Poilievre is pulling 4,500 people on a weeknight when it's cold outside in Canada. Something huge is brewing. Do not believe the polls. Now, we're going to skip Mark Carney today because honestly, the guy puts me to sleep. But let's move over to Jagmeet Singh, whose campaign is completely crumbling and the biggest train wreck ever. Now, I don't know if you guys caught this on CPAC, but Pierre Poilievre's rally yesterday on CPAC, not his own channel, had 32,000 views, and Jagmeet's stream by CPAC had 729 views. This is insane. And not only is Jagmeet Singh crumbling politically, I mean, we have seat projections right now that are projecting him to win like 2 or 3 seats in this election. An absolute crumbling of his party. And outside his events, his followers or his supporters are absolutely unhinged. And now they're assaulting journalists. Look at this.
Don't touch my camera. Don't touch.
I don't need you to put your camera in my face, please.
No, if they don't touch my camera. They shouldn't be allowed on our property.
Whoa, whoa! You can't touch me. Don't. Whoa, whoa! Don't touch me. Keep your hand. Okay. I didn't realize that I wouldn't. Do I have any rights?
Do I have any rights? Yeah, don't put your hands on people. What is wrong with these leftists? They're so unhinged.
Whoa, whoa! You can't touch me. Don't. Whoa, whoa! Don't touch me. Keep your hand. Okay. I didn't realize that I wouldn't. Do I have any rights?
Wow. These leftists, especially the far left, are absolutely unhinged. But we'll end off this Jagmeet rally on a good note as a Canadian patriot told Jagmeet Singh exactly how he felt about him as he was getting on his bus. Look at this. Okay, look at this. Look at this.
You're a terrorist in India. How can you serve this country if you can't even go to the United States?
Go fuck yourself.
Don't stand in front of me. Shit. You bumped into me and you didn't touch me the whole time. You walked right through. I didn't walk anywhere.
People don't need to get on.
Where am I walking? You fucking retarded or you fucking retarded? You're at an NDP rally, seriously. You guys are fucking all retarded.
You're at an NDP rally. You people are all retarded. Wow.
You're at an NDP rally, seriously. You guys are fucking all retarded.
Okay. Someone needs to buy this man a beer. What a way to end off today's show. All right, guys, I'm not feeling very good today, but we powered through this episode. I'm a little sick, like Pierre Poilievre has been the last 2 days if you listen to his press conferences, but it is election season in Canada, and we have to power through it. Anyways, folks, that is it for today's report, but I want you to tell me in the comments down below, what did you guys think of the way that Black Hat construction guy handled the door knockers? Was that classy? Was that hilarious? Do you think it's out of line to reject liberals like that? I want to hear it in the comments down below. If you guys want to support my channel, you know how to do it. Like, share, comment, subscribe, buy a membership. 32 days to go until the next election. I'm going to get some rest because I'll be back tomorrow. Peace.